Good morning and welcome to another edition of Butterfly Time. It's May 12th, 2022, and things have started to get off the ground here. Got some Hortensia blooming here. Got some outdoor plants or indoor plants put outdoors. It's been a very cool spring, but it's all of a sudden been very hot over here. We have more Hortensia, Virginia bluebells. That's an early riser. Bumblebees love it. We have some Marybells. This is one of my favorite early risers. It's kind of out of bloom right now, but it has these little yellow pendant flowers. We have some Solomon Seal, variegated. And the beds are just slowly and surely starting to come up. I have some Antenaria here that has been visited twice, maybe 3 times, by the American lady. I have my wild black cherry tree coming into leaf. Beautiful red bud. Blooming for me today. And right here we have just a little bit of milkweed coming on up. We need more of that. We have lots of dandelions. Dandelions and violets. Like this bad boy here. Petals for the admirals and the tortoiseshells. There's some more. It's hot out here. We have some bluebeard that I have to nip back to growth because she's starting to grow now. Some Thalictrum coming up. Over here in the island we have some daffodils. A surprise lily. That will be in leaf till June sometime, then it'll wilt away, go away till about August, and then it'll send up one flower spike. No leaves. And here we have, where did I see it? Oh yeah, another milkweed right there. We're way behind this year. It's been a cold, wet spring, and things have been very way behind. We have Antenaria in bloom. This is Antenaria plantaginifolia. Plantain-leaved pussy toes. Over here, I have to mow. I'm trying to observe no mow May, which is a thing up here. We don't mow for the month of May, and it promotes pollinators. Antenaria neglecta, field pussy toes. These are regular favorites of the American lady, which is a small orange and black butterfly. And we have Pearly Everlasting, which is Anaphyllus margaritacea. I'm starting a lot of these from seed for gardens this year. Back there we have a globe thistle. favorite by the the painted lady. American lady will use her too. There's some I want to say Centaurea, but that's not right. We'll get back to you. Zizia aria, Golden Alexander, which brings the black swallowtail. I have a whole patch of it right here. I started some by the drain pipe because it likes water, and it set seed all the way around. So I just mowed around it, and I'm gonna have a big patch of it this year. And this is a glass bird bath that we made from a glass bowl, glued onto two glass vases glued to each other, one on end to the other, glued to a glass plate which is buried under the soil for stability. I have one of these for a butterfly feeder too, puddle station. Some more Antonaria plantaginifolia. Lots of Zizia aria floating around. It's getting ready to bloom. Over here we have gas plants. Amsonia coming into bloom. Sold to me as blue milkweed. How dare they? Featherleaf peony. And regular peonies in the back. My latest addition is my pond. Not allowed to submerge it in the ground, so I just kind of piled up to it. Threw a few fish in there. I just saw a dragonfly. That would be wonderful to have dragonflies visit this. And over here we have dill for the black swallowtails. I have a big pot of calendula and amaranth in the middle. And then we have some garden rue, which needs to be nipped back to growth. I have a king tut papyrus plant. Gonna get massive. A nice tricolor zinnias and some fennel. Last year we grew fennel and all the black swallowtails went to everybody's dill. This year we're growing both. Here is the butterfly puddling station. Glass beads, a glass bowl, two glass vases glued onto each other, onto a glass plate which is buried under the soil for stability. Bird feeding station. Hoya collection. A nice fuchsia that needs to be watered. I need to get some water on that. It's like 96 today. Unbelievably hot weather. And an Easter cactus. And then over at the farmer's market last weekend, we picked up a nice little Semisafuga. It'll get about 4 feet high and bloom white. Over here we have some heliobores. It's a little guy in the front that we picked up last year. They grow really slow. They're expensive too. We have a little mason bee house. Oh, I can see a couple moved in. How? Hot dog. 3. Cool. All right. And we have a 9 mark. We have some more field pussy toes. Antonaria neglecta. Every year this patch gets bigger and bigger. Some Solidago goldenrod, landscape grass, Cacalia, more of it coming up. And then over here we have Jacob's Ladder, which is just coming into bloom. We have lots of white valerian, which looks very similar to Jacob's Ladder, but it gets a lot taller and blooms white. Attracts all kinds of hair streaks and blues, and they just love those little flowers. You know, that's about it. Oh, we have some prairie coreopsis coming up too. Little wispy things. Not a lot this time of year, but once it starts cooking, it starts cooking. Looks like Mother Nature has turned the heat up on high, so I'm gonna get my butt back in the cool AC before I melt. So until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and stay well.